Basketball for you. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. And a look now at the Utah Jazz's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against John Wall and the Houston Rockets.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Before we get started, we've got just enough time to head over to the sideline. Allie?
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation. Is it truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys, but these concerns aren't going away anytime soon.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. And every year, Grant, the officials seem to emphasize a different rule. You think it takes long for players to adjust?
You know, BA, it depends on the rule and how strict they will call it. Things like the rip-through, hand-checking, those type of rules, they take some time to adjust.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Morris in at the point guard. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Bogdanovic finds Mitchell. Unable to get that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. Jokic in the post. He's against Gobert, and Gobert with a block. Outside Conley. Denver grabs the miss. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
Morris passes to Gordon. Jokic the screen. And Gordon with the big finish.
Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows, but he was obsessed with it.
And here's Denver coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game planned a great strategy to take advantage of it.
Jokic against Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Inside, Gobert is a nightmare. With his height, it's tough to create good coverage.
Morris passes to Jokic. Now here's Porter. Morris outside. Jokic with a screen on Conley. 6 to shoot. Morris. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Morris. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 to start. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Nikola Jokic. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
And that one falls for Gobert.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion. Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Porter against Bogdanovich. Jokic with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Barton. And that one's good. Barton's got 7.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
And Utah calls time here. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And you know, some games you're plagued by false starts and slow momentum. You could tell they were getting frustrated.
But hey, a win is a win. Sometimes you're not going to play your best, so you have to just gut it out, right?
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Pascal comes in for Bogdanovich. Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. And Clarkson subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Green's checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Gordon. Rivers is checked in for Barton. And Campazzo subbed in for Morris. .151 left to play in the first quarter. Conley finds Clarkson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Pass to Rivers. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. It's not going to go for him. Clarkson with the defensive effort. And here's Whiteside. Conley passes to Clarkson. Misses off the left iron. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Back to Campazzo. Pass to Rivers. Here's Porter for 3. And Pascal secures it.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Clarkson passes to Ingles. Here's Pascal. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Quality offense. Ingles does a great job of controlling the pace and very unselfish.
Outside, Green. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Porter. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
To the right side. From deep, Conley sends it home from three-point land.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Nuggets on top, up 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And even playing in Utah, Donovan Mitchell has earned national recognition, but he's not letting it go to his head.
At the end of the day, I'm here to play basketball and be the best teammate and best player that I can be. I'm not trying to make this about me. This is team basketball. Like, at the end of the day, we're doing good things, and we just got to keep it up.
Saying all the right things, Grant. Mitchell putting the team first.
Growing up around pro baseball with his father working in the majors, Mitchell saw how those stars carried themselves.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
We've got Bojan Bogdanovic. Joe Ingles is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Utah right now. And Jokic throws it down hard.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
Ingles passes to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall. Mitchell's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. And Gobert with a block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Down low. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. That's tipped. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, in baseball, BA was Donovan's sport growing up, but a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Now here's Ingles, guarded closely. Morris against Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz again can't hit.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Here's Rivers, defended by Gobert. Here's Jokic. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. For Utah, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell against Morris. Outside Bogdanovich. Second shot opportunity. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Look at Bogdanovich getting physical. Works hard to get the shot off and the foul.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
First one falls for him. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Barton finds Green. Up top, Porter. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Clarkson passes to Conley. Here's O'Neal. Outside Conley. There's a screen by Whiteside. This one for three. And Conley with the three. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, he called his number that time. Mike Conley picking apart the defense off the pick and roll.
Outside Porter. Green, a screen. Outside Porter. The three ball. Clarkson grabs a miss. For Utah, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. 26 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Whiteside can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Barton against Clarkson. To the wing on the left. Here's Conley. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Jazz out in front. They lead by 5.
Hey there, everybody. A big impact in the first half by Mike Conley. He has his fingerprints all over this one.
So far, he's been totally in the zone offensively. Defenders haven't been able to throw him off balance or stop him from getting anywhere he wants to go on the floor. As long as he can stay this locked in, he's going to be trouble on that end of the floor.
Let's move on to see what's coming up on the schedule.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, they really should have an advantage heading into this one. But hey, stranger things have happened. The league is unpredictable. Pretty much anyone can win at any time.
And that's it for the halftime show. Time to send you back to the game.
Shaq, stop doing the wave.
I can't stop. Kenny, look at the fans. Hey.
Come
ho,
on, Kenny, catch the wave
hey,
with us. Ooh, that's
ho.
nice, Shaq.
Yeah, Ernie, you got a lot of rhythm, Ernie.
Very rhythmic.
Yes.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And for Denver, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. On the court for Denver. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Morris in at the point guard position. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
That's good from Porter. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Utah leading. Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. That three's off the mark.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Gordon with a screen on Conley. Knocked loose. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Barton, and it's Mitchell. The miss.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Morris outside. Now Porter. Jokic with it. Checked by Mitchell. Shoots. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Porter.
Inside the paint, Jokic has that physicality that can make the defense a non-issue. He can just muscle his way for a shot.
Conley finds Mitchell. And he drains the turnaround J. Mitchell's got 5.
Slick move. Makes the turnaround jumper look easy.
Morris with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. That one goes in.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Mitchell against Barton. Mitchell into the lane. That shot off. Great D that time from Barton. Inside. Here's Gordon. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Gobert. Now Conley. Guarded by Morris. Back to Gobert. Conley passes to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Gordon. 4 on the clock. Baseline try. Rejected by Jokic.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
Morris outside. Jokic in the post. Defended by Gobert. Jokic gets the bucket.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
A different look for Utah. Pascal, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Ingles comes in for O'Neal. And Clarkson subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Bol, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Rivers comes in for Barton. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Clarkson finds Conley. No luck on that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Here's Jokic. He's off on that one. The Jazz have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Morris against Conley. Going inside. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Pass to Gordon. And here's Jokic. He's covered by Clarkson. For the lead. And there's Jokic on the assist by Gordon. Jokic has got 8 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now here's Gobert. Clarkson passes to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Morris. Here's Gobert. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Conley. And that one's long. Denver in the lead. Pass to Rivers. Morris on the wing. Jokic with it. Gordon outside. Jokic the screen. Gordon with it. Now Pascal defending. And Pascal secures it.
Nice work defensively. Meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
And stolen by Jokic. Pascal against Gordon. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by the Jazz. Pascal passes to Clarkson. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he drops him first. And so Clarkson nails both of them. We've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Jazz out in front. They lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Utah leading. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Eric Paschal is out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Mitchell in at the 1. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Clarkson, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Here's Mitchell. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Back to Green. And here's Porter outside. No good that time. And it's Utah the other way. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Here's Ingles. Pass to Bogdanovich. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. And the Jazz lead by 3. Outside, Green. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates. Quality block shot by the big fella.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Gobert's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Gordon's checked in. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. To the inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
And don't let Green's skill game confuse you. He can rise up and finish around the rim with the best in the business.
To the middle. Gobert no good. For Denver, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Barton outside. Pass to Porter. Gordon outside. Green with a screen on Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. And Campazzo missing.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Mitchell finds Clarkson. Looking to get it going. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of this game.
For the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic is checked in for Green. And it's Morris in for Campazzo.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level, I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
And Gobert with a block. Bogdanovich with it. Checked by Gordon. Bogdanovich, no good. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Barton, the pass to Morris. Over Clarkson. It's blocked by Gobert. Bogdanovich against Porter. Pass to Clarkson. Now here's Ingles. Gobert inside. He's working on Morris. Good work there as it goes. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
And he makes it.
So steady jump shooting. Jokic almost has a set shot under control when he lets it fly.
Conley's checked in for Clarkson. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep growing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
Thanks for that, Allie. .144 left in the fourth. Ingles finds Conley. And here's Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Morris. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, Jokic with the block. Ingles against Barton. Back to Porter. Pass to Morris. Now Jokic. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
From second-round pick to an absolute star, Jokic can burn you in many ways offensively.
Here's Mitchell. Can't cash it in from close range. For Denver, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Here's Barton. The kick out to Morris. On the wing, Barton. Defended by Gobert. To tie it up.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Here's Mitchell. And here's Jokic. Pass to Gordon. To the paint. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Drafted 41st overall in the 2014 NBA draft, Jokic has turned a lot of heads. The versatility he has is unreal.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Mitchell against Barton. Now Mitchell. That'll count if it goes. Oh, couldn't sink it, and we're going to overtime. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Eric Paschall. And it's Whiteside in at the 5. Jokic. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Now here's Mitchell, tightly guarded. Gets the bucket and the foul. It'll go on Michael Porter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
Few players have been an immediate impact in the NBA like Donovan Mitchell. From the moment he was drafted by Utah in 2017, Donovan's been a top-scoring guard.
Here's Porter. O'Neal pulls it in. Utah leading. Here's Conley. A minute into overtime of what's been a great one so far. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Conley.
With that powerful upper body, Donovan Mitchell can take contact, and it doesn't alter his shot.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Utah. Gordon, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Barton comes in for Rivers. And we played just over a minute here in overtime. Martin with a screen on Conley. Pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Yes, it's good.
What agility from Donovan Mitchell inside, working around the D and getting it to go.
Now here's Jokic, defended by Gobert. And another miss by Denver. For Utah, they've got their first 3 shots to drop in overtime. Here's Mitchell. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. And he can't get that one. Great D that time from Barton. For Denver, they've gone only 1 for 4 in OT so far. Pass to Morris. Here's Jokic, defended by Gobert. Clock at 6. Jokic, no good. And for Utah, they're shooting 34% so far in this one. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
I like that by Donovan Mitchell. Sacrifice his body and takes the hit. That's good offense.
To the inside, and Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Conley against Morris. Pass to Jokic. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a big man with versatility. Jokic is showing that he's such a threat from any range.
Here's Mitchell. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's how you protect a lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
Martin outside. Pass to Morris. Jokic against Gobert. It's blocked by Gobert. And he recovers it. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Two.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And B.A., I don't think they expected this one to be so hard-fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. Now our New Balance player of the game, Rudy Gobert.